Good early morning to everyone. I'm just going to get straight to the point. One thing that people need to understand with this uh, gathering of evidence that is taking place currently, see, the people who are being the distractions away from the good, they're distracting people away from the good. This is Satan's tool. This is the blind leading the blind, or Satan blinds the minds of the unbelievers. So there are the majority are non-believers of the truth, and being aware of that, you will be able to select your conversations a lot more efficiently. You'll be able to engage with people on a balanced level of right and wrong versus uh, judgmental statements. See, it says that bad association spoils useful habits. And because you see that and you know that, you have no excuse to engage with it or to condone it. Now, what needs to be moved out of the way in order to execute this entire quest and this particular part of the mission, uh, Jehovah will move out of the way what needs to be moved out of the way so that the rest of the work can continue to move forward. So those people who are trying to get in, to try to get a lick, to try to accomplish thinking they're going to sue people for money and do all of these things, uh, you're living in an illusion. And that illusion is something that you've taken other people into. This idea that you are entitled to things that do not belong to you under any circumstances. It's like you trying to rob God. Now, if you feel strongly that you can be successful in stealing from God and thinking that there are going to be any repercussions because of that behavior, I would suggest that you stand down and because I know that you won't, I don't have a choice but to tell you the situation isn't going to do you any good to try to fight back. There is this force field, this invisible force field that's stopping you from accomplishing your goals, where I can see through, and you're running around each other aimlessly, looking for something. You see it on the other side, but you can't access it. As I'm looking into this place where these people are, it's translucent and I can see them, and they're just running around aimlessly. So it says in the last days that people will try to kill themselves. They'll be faint out of fear because they're trying to escape judgment from Jehovah, and they will not be able to kill themselves. Did you know that? They won't be able to self-murder during that time. They'll want to be dead so bad, but they won't be able to kill themselves. They will have to be judged by Jehovah. And those are the people that are on the outside, that are not on the inside, that are not getting the external information that they need in order to survive, because they have disregarded it as non-truth, and they are living their lives as if there is no accountability or repercussions for their behavior and actions. But yet they scream and holler about God all of the time. you know, and about Jesus and his son, but then they behave this way. So it's inexcusable behavior. Nonetheless, Jehovah is not going to allow people to do things to his people without bringing justice to the things that they have done to them. So be prayerful for your brothers and your sisters, for your families. Do not exclude yourself. Use names when you're praying to Jehovah to the best of your ability. Personalize your prayers for each one, and do the things that you ought to be doing that bring praise to Jehovah and cause the heavens to rejoice with you. Because when you are doing something good for the sake of Jehovah and you are successful, the entire heavens is overjoyed and celebrate with you. So just know that there are those that see, and there are those that don't see. All right, y'all. Take care out there. And we're not ending on this one. I don't deal with sixes. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Medicine go down.